Hey everybody, welcome to the harvest. I'm over here at Stephen Bader's. We're doing some tuning tonight on these Mathews bows. We're getting close, but I've got a little over 2 months before I head to Colorado. And then
at the same time we'll be opening here pretty much.
Yeah, it's gonna be a week later here.
Yeah.
So Kentucky opener is September 7th. Colorado elk opener is September 2nd. So yeah, 5 days difference. But anyway, so we're getting in the mode. We've got the new Mamba, what's the name?
Ngulube.
Ngulube. Now, the name of that, it represents the warthog over in Africa, okay? So Ngulube. So that's what Stephen and I are both shooting. And he's going to be tuning this Mathews VXR to those areas that he's built. And sorry for the noise, the air conditioner back there. We're not going to turn it off because it's like 9,800 degrees, and we're going to keep it going. But anyway, just wanted to share this with you. We're going to do some stuff here with the air to show you the little bit of the tuning process and get these things ready to go.
Let's do it now.
Hey, a lot of people may not be aware of this. Tell everybody about this little paper tuning rig you got here.
Where did I find that? It was on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or something. And they showed this paper tuner. This was probably a year and a half ago. I think they're like 70 or 75 bucks, but it's an awesome concept. They've got every tear on there and suggestions of how to tune according to that tear. Now I've been working on bows for 15 years or so, and I always have a cheat sheet to do this. But this thing's great because I can just look at it. The paper holds tight. It uses magnets, surprisingly, that work very, very well. I like it. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's kind of dorky, but
yeah, you've just got it rigged up to your ceiling there here in the shop.
Yep.
And then these magnets,
you have to have two hands.
Just hold it up there, and then you can adjust it with that little pulley right there.
Yep.
Adjust the height of it.
So
it's really nice.
Makes life a lot easier when you're doing all the tuning.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to level it back up now. All right.
Straight left tear.
So you can see the fletching hit left of the point of entry. So straight left, and it's not bad. So should be pretty easy to tune that.
Anything within an inch, 3/4 of an inch is going to be fine. But
yep.
More particular, it's going to be a bullet hole or nothing. So
yeah, and and I want to stress, for those of you that shoot fixed blade broadheads, it's even that much more important to have that thing paper tuned correctly. It's just gonna make your broadheads fly so much better. Recovery,
I mean, anything you can do that arrow when you're shooting a fixed blade.
Yep.
Your fletching's getting them lined up with the blades as much. It just helps it, especially at further distances too.
Yep. Talk about what you did there with the top hats on the Mathews.
So Mathews has a system, top hat system. It's basically shims in between your limbs. It's this shim here and this shim here. What I did, Tony and I over here, we put it in the press, and I put the fatter shim on the right, which pushes the cam left. Essentially, that should push my point of my arrow left. Since I got about, I don't know, 3/8 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch tear left, I'm going to start with the top hats. And if hopefully it's good, it's a bullet hole. And if not, it might just need a little bit of fine tuning on that rest.
Yeah, a lot of the bows have the yoke of the cable built into the cable and don't have a yoke system like the Mathews here, which is independent, I call it.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't pull on the limb.
Right. So a lot of bows, you can actually turn one side or the other of that cable and actually adjust that cam lean.
Correct.
To help with your tuning your bow.
When I shot for Hoyt, every single Hoyt I got out of the box, I set everything up, squared everything, and the first thing I did before I even shot through paper was I put 3 twists in that cable to pull the left limb down, and took 3 out of the right to raise it up, because that's almost every Hoyt just likes to tune that way.
Yep.
I knew that just from working on the bows so much. But with the Mathews, it's pretty easy. You know, you just pop it in the press, pop your axle out, and flip those two, and you're good to go, hopefully.
My Bowtech I've got at home too, though. You know, you're very easy to tune like that too, with turning the twisting the cable on one side or the other to adjust that cam lean, and it's very simple. And every shooter, with these, like you said, with these you got to just use your top hats.
And every shooter can be a little different too.
Yep.
So it's cool to be able to customize it, but I mean, you're really diving into the nuts and bolts.
Yep. All right, let's see what this thing does now. Got Rocky laying down under there in the way. He might get out of the way when you turn this loose.
Pretty daggone close.
Bullet hole. You're not gonna get much better than that.
I don't know that I can tweak that.
So, in one shot, just flipping the top hats on the top limbs has brought that into tune from that left tear that we had. So, yep, I think you're on.
Yeah.
You can shoot a couple more shots to make sure, but I think that's good. So anyway, we just wanted to share that with you on paper tuning. And, you know, it's not that hard, just as long as you're set up for it. But if you're not set up for it at home, go to a shop, somebody that can help you do that. But you need to be there to shoot your bow in your paper tuning. Don't have somebody else shooting your bow and paper tuning it for you.
Everybody shoots different. Everybody holds
your release
different.
is going to be a little different, but make sure when you do release, you know, when you're, you know, everything is in a good, relaxed, comfortable, neutral position. You're not putting pressure on the string with your face. You're not punching the trigger on your release. Things. That's the big one. Let it surprise you. You want a good natural shot going off to get a good, accurate paper tune. So anyway, all right, good deal, man. Hey, these so
this bow, I bought this bow as my backup last year.
Yeah.
Mainly to build it for out west and in case something goes wrong. So I have not tuned this. I literally just set it up, put the rest on, got everything in square, and I knew I was going to be changing arrows. Well, now I got the Ngulube arrows from Mamba, and that's 2 shots with those arrows in paper. And
grab that Mamba arrow right there. I tell you what, you know, and you can see it right there on Steven's shirt. Mamba Archery. I tell you what, we are excited about these arrows. I'm excited because I tuned mine just before Steven did here with this bow. I tuned mine. Just got a paper tune. I'm ready now to get back home, start shooting, get my sights dialed in, get everything ready to go for Colorado. I'll tell you, man, these arrows seem durable.
Stout.
They're stiff. I mean, they're just rigid. They seem like they're going to be tough. So far, they're tuning great.
They're tuning great.
On the paper
can't wait
tune.
to shoot them, you know, from 20 out to 60, 70, 80 yards, however far we're going to shoot.
Yeah.
5mm, smaller diameter, stainless steel insert with the outsert.
With the outserts. And they've got an arrow for everybody. They got different diameters. They got different spines.
Is good.
Different spines. Yep. They've got the cross weave technology, like these arrows right here. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but if you can see it there, I think. If you can't, go to the website, check them out. They've also got the solid carbon arrows also. So just go on there and check out and see what arrow you need for you and your setup, what your draw length is, your poundage you're shooting, what weight you want to be at. And I think they're going to be the ticket.
You'll see some videos on them here soon.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching the harvest. We're, from here on out, hoping to get more content, fresher content out to you. We've still got 2 or 3 turkey hunts to edit that we have not gotten out yet. So hopefully get those out pretty soon. And but this here, you're watching this, so
it's time.
Yeah,
it's time.
It's getting to be that time. I'm gonna have to throw on the backpack and do some hiking, get in shape.
Yeah, it's that time too. I mean, you go west, so.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'll probably video some of that too, and talk a little bit about that conditioning and things like that, preparation. If you're going out west, if you're going to hunt the backcountry, things like that, and then we'll get more into the stuff for whitetail as that gets a little bit closer.
Just freshen up some minerals, put out a camera,
hanging sets, you know, stands, checking your stands. Safety is a big one. Using lifelines, harnesses, things like that. So, hey, appreciate y'all watching.